In today's tutorial, you are going to learn how to paint this beautiful snowflake design on both stone, and I show it also on an ornament. Now, I did already base coat this stone. This is the stone mold number 6 from the Dot Art Depot. It's got a center dot there so you can see where to start your design. I did already base coat it in black, but then I just paint right over top of that with Deco Art Extreme Sheen metallic paint in the color Sapphire. And as always, just use whatever you've got. You could use a different color base coat altogether. That would be perfectly fine as well. And I do 3 coats of the blue sapphire paint. Now you do want to make sure that your previous layers are very good and dry before you move forward with the next layer, because it just doesn't like to layer on top of wet paint. So for the bulk of the design, I am using Master's Touch acrylic paint in white, and I'm also just going to mix it in with some Liquitex pouring medium, and that's about a 50-50 ratio. I will put links to all these products in this video's description below. So I completely forgot to record this part on the actual project, so I'm recorded this later on, but I'm using a 12 slice mini guideline stencil, and on every other guideline you want to make a dot at the inner edge of the guideline, okay, and then on the opposite guidelines you're going to move out about 1/2 centimeter and make a mark. Now on the actual stone, I just used a little nail stylus and I dipped it in the white paint just so I had one small little dot just to kind of mark where I was heading. But you could do, you could draw on a whole line if you wanted to. I just did little dots. All right, and so we're just going to be using that white paint, and we're going to be using the Petal tools from the Dot Art Depot, and we're starting off with size 5, and you do want to just dip the tip of it into paint and make sure that it's good and completely covered. And then you're going to put the point of the petal into the little center dot hole, the little indentation, and you're just going to be focusing on the inner 6 little tiny dots, okay, the little guide dots. So you're just going to line it up, you're going to rock the tool back and then back forward, and then you lift it up and it'll be a perfect petal shape. And then I just used a little pointy tip to smooth out the paint, and you're ready to keep going. So I just do the 2 opposites first, and then you'll see on either side of those will be two other dots. So you're just going to keep on putting the tip of the petal in, rock it back, and then rock it back forward, and it's a perfect little petal. Now they do overlap just a little bit, and that's what you want. And that creates the center of your snowflake. And using the thicker paint, it will leave a little bit of a bump of paint, but that's perfectly fine. You can smooth it out with the tip of your petal tool, but you don't have to. It's gonna be just fine. All right, so now we are going with size 4 petal tool, and you're just looking at your little other 6 little dots. It's like down in the divot of each of the previous little petals, so it's like in a V shape. You put the point of your tool down into that V shape, and then you're going to rock your tool all the way to one side, pick it up, and then line up the point of your tool with the previous point, and you're going to rock it on the other side. You kind of want them next to each other. And if they touch, that's okay in the center. It makes a heart shape. And if they don't, that's fine also. And now we're moving to the size 3 petal tool. And we're going to be just kind of working on the arms of the snowflake now. So we're just going to be repeating those same steps as before. So now you're working right in the divot of the heart. So down in the V, you're going to stick the point of the tool and you rock it. You don't want it to necessarily touch the previous petal. If it did, it wouldn't hurt anything. It would be fine. It still would be pretty. But if, I just left a very small little space. And you just kind of rotate it out to one side and then out to the other side. And it makes cute little hearts. And then you do want to make sure that you're cleaning your tools after you are done with that particular size or that color. Always, you just want to make sure that you take good care of your tools. And so the next size down will be size 2 petal tool. And we're just going to keep on lengthening those arms of the snowflake there. So just smaller hearts all the way out. And lastly, we're going to use the size 1 petal tool, and we're just going to put one little tip on the end of each of the 6 arms of the snowflake. And that is it for the white. Now these are liquid pearls, and this is a dimensional pearlescent paint called Robin's Egg. It's a paint by Ranger. And I just place a dot right in the middle of the petals in the center. And then I use my very pointy needle tip tool to drag out the dot. And I connect them in the middle. I later on don't connect them, but you'll see that later on. And they still look good, so you could do it either way. But and then I go ahead and place one little dot in each of the petals going down the arms, and I don't drag them out. But you could, it's just totally up to you. But I just leave it as it is, and I thought it looked really, really pretty. I love this 3D dimensional paint. It just adds a beautiful texture. All right. And for the next dimensional paint, we're going to be using the same brand, same, type. It's just called Ocean Blue. Again, I will put the names of all these in this video's description below. So I place a larger dot right out in the middle between the arms of the snowflake. And then I drag it down towards the center of the snowflake. And then I place 2 smaller dots on either side of it, just a little bit under it. And then I swipe them in towards it and down towards the center. And that's all that I do there. This paint is just so beautiful. It's so shiny, and it's just really, really adds a lot to the piece. And so I did a little questionnaire on, I don't know, one of my social medias, or maybe it was in my Mandala sharing group on Facebook. If you're not in that group, I definitely suggest you come. You do have to answer a question in order to, get into the group, but please do come and share your beautiful artwork. Well, anyway, I just asked if anyone would like to see it created on an ornament, because I was making some ornaments for teacher gifts, and overwhelming amount of people said yes, so I just went with that, and I added this part. Now, this is just using it on an ornament. Same design, same technique. The only thing with an ornament, I found that it's a little slippery, because this is plastic. Um, and the tools are plastic, so they kind of, you just kind of have to be careful not to go sliding, but you can do it. I mean, it's totally doable. These do make great little like teacher gifts, or staff. I always try to remember to get, the front office desk people and the security guards and stuff. I always try to make them a little, I don't know, an ornament or something to that effect each year, because, they all help out. It takes a village. Oh, and also, just if you do craft sales or any kind of like little um, markets in your area, I just wanted to tell you that I did one this year that I was not really expecting to do, much of anything, but the ornaments sold great. The ornaments and the pendants. So I would say like smaller things, $20, $30 items, those all did really well this year. So I will keep that in mind for next year. I think what I'm going to do is try to start painting and collecting some stuff like that for markets a lot earlier, like maybe even now. Um, and then just putting them away, wrapping them up and putting them away for next year while they're all out. I mean, Christmas just ended, so um, I've got all the stuff out and ready to go, and I think I'm going to do it. Oh, and then this was a glitter ornament. I just wanted to show you that. I think I show it at the end too. But I went back to the stone here, um, and I'm just going to add a border, a white border, just because it just needed something extra, because it was a stone, so it was a little larger and a little bit more room to play with. So I just added a border in white, and this is size 5 of the Dot Art Depot regular dotting tools. They're the pink set. and that stone is finished. And then I go ahead and top off the, the robin's egg on the ornament. And see, I wanted to show you here, I don't drag them all the way in. And I think I like that look a little bit better. But again, it's a personal preference. You can do it however you want. And then I had the blue sparkly ornament, and that was just my favorite, I think. It was so pretty. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye now.